Yo, it's your boy Southern Cal. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Aye Verb. Yo, let me holler at you. Turn my call. Let me holler at you, Verb. Let me holler at you, Brody. I gotta say, bro, that out of all my years of watching battle rap and being a diehard battle rap fan, I have to say, bro, that you are by far the best battle rapper on the face of the earth, man. And I'm a huge diehard fan. Anybody know me knows that. Anybody who knows me personally knows that I love me some Aye Verb. I love me some Aye Verb, man. I buy all the music, everything, man. You know, no matter how many battles you win or how many battles you lose, you know, I'm still a diehard fan. I first started watching you. This is back in 2009, between 2009 and 2010, I believe. And I think that first battle I saw was with you and SB. And I'll never forget looking at the computer at your battle and being like, who is this dude here? Like, because the first people who I seen to open up the Midwest was Miles and X Factor. Because I remember seeing the battle with T-Rex, with Young Miles and T-Rex, or Midwest Miles and T-Rex. And then I remember seeing the battle with X Factor and Nemesis. Yeah, when they came out, I think they came out to New York, battled some dot mob dudes. And I'm like, okay, well, you know, these dudes here's from Detroit. They from the Midwest. But then I'm like, who is this now? Who is this dude? And I see you and SB. I'm like, man, who is this dude here? He from, you know what I'm saying? Like, you from St. Louis. And I was like, man, you know, at first, you know what I'm saying? Now, you know, I saw that, I heard you say that crazy line where even your guardian angels duck. I was like, man, that was crazy. But I gotta admit, because I saw the battle with you and Hollow. I saw the battle with you and O-Red. Then, you know, who else was that battle? You and Hitman. Classic battle. I mean, that's like one of the biggest battles ever in battle rap history. Other than, you know what I'm saying? I put that battle up there with Calico and Loaded Lux, and I put that, you know what I'm saying, in other battles. You know, I put that battle up there with, you know, other battles like K-Shine and Danny Myers. I think that's one of the best battles ever. That was a dog fight. K-Shine and Danny Myers. That was a dog fight. But yeah. So that was a classic battle. I got, you know, I think the only debate with that battle was if you won 2-1 or 3-0, you know. But I gotta admit, at first I didn't like you at first. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? But and it was because I was listening to what other people were saying. I was listening to what other people in battle rap was saying, you know, that, you know, Verb is so ladylike, he like a female and this and that. So that's the way I looked at you until I had to get all of that out the way and say, you know what, you know, let me see for myself. And then what really hooked me on to you was that Showtime. You brought something that was so different to the table. That was like nothing I've ever seen before. You know what I'm talking about? When you brought the Showtime, every Showtime, every Showtime was on point. There's never been a Showtime where I felt that, man, that was boring. Like, man, there's never been a Showtime where I felt that, man, that was like my least favorite. Every Showtime that you put on was on point. Like, it was just crazy, man. So, and that's when I started to really gravitate to you and really become a fan, to really say, you know what, man, I'm sold out now, man. Like, I'm a diehard Aye Verb fan. You know what I'm talking about? So, and then I started listening to your music outside of battle rap. I said, man, this dude right here is the exception to the rule. When people say that battle rappers can't make good music, I said, man, this cat right here is the exception to the rule right here. He is the exception to the rule. I said, man, this dude here makes crazy music. He don't make no good music. He makes phenomenal music. And I first got your mixtape, God King Xerxes, which I still bump that to this day, man. Like, like for real, for real. I still bump that to this day. I mean, it's a lot of my favorite songs on that mixtape right there, bro. Like, I mean, you had, you know what I'm saying, Xerxes, you had what was that song with you and Lil STL? We just living life. We ain't tripping. That, you know what I'm talking about, that track right there, the one with you and Goods. Oh man, definitely Winter Circle. Winter Circle is like my top favorite song on that tape, man. For real, for real. I mean, this is when I used to live in Florida, man. When I used to live in Florida, man, I stayed bumping that, man. I stayed bumping the whole tape, man. And then Bliss came out, man. Bliss came out, and I gotta say, man, I was blown away by Bliss. Bliss was very, very important, man. Extremely important. And I mean, Bliss is just, man, you can let that album ride from one on down. I stay devoted. To say the code-ish. Get my flowers now, salute a G, or when I'm gone, you can save the roses. Baking soda. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, I mean, I be sitting here all day, but one of my all-time favorite Aye Verb songs, though, would be The Soul Don't Change. Baby, the soul don't. Because I got to say, man, that song, my wife is, what's the perfect word for it? If that song was a human being, it would be my wife. Because if that song was a human being, it would be my wife. Because especially the part when you said that every person has a person that's for 'em who will weather the storm and ride whether they wrong and never move on. Look deeper for the beauty when you pick 'em. Looks is one thing, but a soulmate is different. And I'm like, man, that's deep, man. And she is the epitome of that, man. Like, she been riding with me from day one, man, and always weather the storm with me, and she refused to move on. You know what I'm saying? Even when I tried to push her away, she still refused to move on. And that's how you know that, you know what I'm saying, you don't just have a spouse, you know what I'm talking about, that's somebody that you just married to, but you know what I'm saying, you have a soulmate. You know what I'm saying? Things become different when you get married. You know what I'm saying? When you doing these things with your spouse, with your husband or your wife, it's like it amplifies. And so everything that you said in that song was spot on, bro. And that's a song that, that motivated me when I was single. That song motivated me to keep hope alive. And which I did. I did keep hope alive, and now look, you know what I'm saying, I'm married to I'm married to, a ride or die type of wife. And that song's a blessing, man. That song truly blessed me, man, for real, for real. Um, anyways, man, keeping it moving, you know, no matter what they say, bro, no matter what they try to do, man, bro, you are a legend. You are a part of the engine that keeps battle rap going. You keep battle rap entertaining. Like I said on one of my other blogs, when it comes to you, Surf, T Rex, if I see an interview from any one of y'all, I'm clicking. Like you know what I'm saying? Because I know that I'm finna get entertained, man. I know that I'm about to, man. I know. I said, man, I might as well just go ahead and get my popcorn. You know what I'm talking about? Because I already know it's finna be an entertaining thing, an entertaining interview, an entertaining blog, and I know that y'all gonna say something real, and y'all gonna say something that can open somebody's eyes. You know what I'm talking about? Like, that could be not just for battle rap, but for life also, man. So I just gotta say, bro, keep doing you. I love what you do. I love what you do as an artist, and I hope and pray that you never stop making music, bro, because you my favorite rapper. You know, anybody who asks me who my favorite rapper is today, it's Aye Verb. I don't listen to none of this other stuff. I don't listen to all this other new stuff, man. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm from the, man, I'm a child of the 90s. You know what I'm talking about? I'm an 80s baby, and I was raised up in the 90s. You know what I'm talking about? When that was like the last decade, the last era of real music. So I'm still stuck in the 90s, bro. I gotta be honest with you. I'm still stuck in the 90s and the early 2000s. So because this new music out here nowadays is trash. So I don't even listen to this new music now. I couldn't even tell you one song from Lil Baby. I couldn't tell you one song from Lil Uzi Vert. I couldn't tell you not one song from these people. I couldn't tell you not one song from any of these new era rappers because it's all trash to me. You know what I'm talking about? Because these days, man, you ain't gotta be talented to blow up. Back in our days when we was growing up, you had to actually know how to rap. You had to actually be talented, you know what I'm talking about, to do your thing or whatever. So, so finding something to listen to in this day, in this era, is a beautiful thing, you know what I'm talking about, because you here, bro. Because you're here. And that's why I hope that you never stop doing music, bro, because, man, I love your music. I'm always forever bumping your music. I got a lot of all-time favorite Aye Verb songs that my wife just be like, man, you gonna run these songs in the ground, man. I'm like, yeah, this Aye Verb. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, so I just want to say, man, I just want to appreciate you. And I'm starting my podcast, real soon. And hopefully and prayerfully someday, man, when I get it up and running, man, hopefully I can have you on it. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, man, I'll be more than happy to have you on it, bro. And just again, man, my prayers are continuously with you, and your people, your family, your kids. And stay up, bro. For real, for real. That's all I got. It's your boy Southern Cal. Gone.